Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am VC Pramod and with me is Anita Anand with the Midday News. The headlines. President gives assent to ordinance making acts of violence against healthcare workers cognizable and non-bailable offence. Indian Medical Association hails the move. More than 33 crore poor people directly given financial assistance of 31,235 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients improves to 19.36%. 10 districts in Uttar Pradesh and one each in Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh declared COVID-free. Dearness allowance to central government employees and dearness relief to central government pensioners put on hold till July next year. Over 180 seafarers from Goa stranded for 40 days aboard 3 ships allowed to disembark in Mumbai. And UN Chief Antonio Guterres says coronavirus pandemic is fast becoming a human rights crisis. President Ramnath Kovind gave his assent for promulgation of the ordinance to amend the Epidemic Diseases Act 1897. The ordinance provides for making acts of violence cognizable and non-bailable offences. It also has provision for compensation in cases of injury to healthcare service professionals or damage to their property. The Union Cabinet had approved the ordinance on this matter yesterday, taking cognizance of few recent instances of attacks on healthcare personnel. More details from our correspondent.
Government's swift response to any situation has been established once again. Just after a day, Home Minister Amit Shah assured healthcare professionals for their safety and security amidst attacks on them by few uninformed antisocial elements. The government promulgated this ordinance. Barring few instances, people at large are seen fully cooperating with the medical professionals, but stringent provisions were needed to uphold the morale of the COVID warriors. The government, in order to ensure involvement of maximum doctors, nurses and paramedics, has widened the net of those getting covered under these provisions by allowing state governments to include other healthcare professionals involved in tackling COVID-19. The amendment also makes a provision of imprisonment for up to 7 years and fine of up to 2 lakh rupees in cases of violence and damage. Government has also announced a package of 15,000 crore rupees ensuring availability of medical aid and healthcare facility for everyone. Anand Chaturvedi, AIR News, Delhi.
Speaking exclusively to AIR News over the ordinance, Indian Medical Association President Dr. Rajan Sharma hailed the government's swift and timely efforts to ensure safety and security of the healthcare professionals who are tirelessly working to safeguard people's lives.
The government issued an ordinance and it was ratified by the President that day itself. I would wholeheartedly welcome it. I would like to see a day when this ordinance or this act is not implemented so as my people of the country understand the importance of healthcare and do not indulge in any violence both in life and death on any healthcare professional. That would be the biggest victory for me.
More than 33 crore poor people have been directly given financial assistance of 31,235 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. The package was announced by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on 26th of March to protect the poor from the impact of the lockdown due to COVID-19. As part of the package, government announced free food grains and cash payment to women and poor senior citizens and farmers. Over 10,000 crore rupees has been disbursed to 20.05 crore women Jan Dhan account holders. A total of 1,405 crore rupees have been disbursed to about 2.82 crore old age persons, widows and disabled persons. Under the first installment of PM Kisan, an amount of 16,146 crore rupees have been transferred to 8 crore farmers. Around 162 crore rupees have been transferred to over 68,000 establishments as Employees Provident Fund contribution, benefiting 10.6 lakh employees. A total of 2.17 crore building and construction workers have received financial support amounting to 3,497 crore rupees. Under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, free ration of food grains have been distributed to 39.27 crore beneficiaries. In all, 2.66 crore free Ujjwala cylinders have been delivered under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. The recovery rate of COVID-19 patients in the country has improved to 19.36%. Health and Family Welfare Ministry said 4,258 patients have been cured so far. A total of 1,409 new confirmed cases of novel coronavirus have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 21,393. During the last 24 hours, 41 deaths have been reported, taking the nationwide toll to 681.
In Maharashtra, with an addition of 431 new cases, the total number of coronavirus cases has reached 5,649. The state has reported 789 recoveries, with 67 patients being discharged yesterday. In the meantime, as many as 146 Indian crew members stranded on board a cruise ship due to the coronavirus pandemic will disembark in Mumbai today. After disembarking, all the members will have to provide their travel history, undergo COVID-19 tests and get themselves quarantined if needed. The government's efforts are also being supported by the common man. More from our correspondent.
In many parts of the state, common people are supporting government's efforts to combat the coronavirus situation. Vesave Koiwada, a huge fisherman colony in Mumbai, have decided to observe complete lockdown for 3 days beginning from tomorrow to break the chain of coronavirus infection. Similarly, Shirpur city, Amode, Shigave and Mandal villages in Dhule also decided to observe complete lockdown for 3 days. Whereas in Washim, local youths are assisting the police in patrolling and interrogating the vehicles during lockdown period. Panvel police has started using drones for surveillance. Considering increasing number of coronavirus patients, containment zones are declared in Palghar district. At least 7 COVID care centers are operational in Palghar. Meantime, Beed district administration has issued license to farmers producer groups to sell fruits and vegetables from door to door. Madhuri Pange, AIR News, Mumbai.
In Delhi, a total of 92 new confirmed cases of novel coronavirus have been reported during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases in the national capital to 2,248. In Gujarat, 135 new cases were reported yesterday, taking the total number of cases to 2,407. Ahmedabad remains the hotspot as the city crossed 1,500 mark yesterday. In Tamil Nadu, 33 new COVID-19 cases came up yesterday, while 27 were discharged following recovery. With the new cases, the total infected people in the state has mounted to 1,629. The confirmed patients currently underwent treatment are 946. The Uttar Pradesh government has declared 10 districts across the state corona-free. These districts include Pilibhit, Lakhimpur Kheri, Hathras, Bareilly, Prayagraj, Maharajganj, Shahjahanpur, Barabanki, Hardoi and Kaushambi, as they have 0 active COVID-19 positive cases. More from our correspondent.
Principal Secretary, Health and Family Welfare, Amit Mohan Prasad said that coronavirus was presently active in 53 districts in the state. 21 deaths have occurred in the state, including 1 each from Basti, Varanasi, Bulandshahr, Kanpur, Lucknow, Firozabad and Aligarh, while 3 deaths have been reported from Meerut, 5 from Muradabad and 6 from Agra. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath yesterday reviewed the district with over 10 COVID-19 cases and directed officials to strictly implement lockdown in these districts. Meanwhile, Additional Chief Secretary Home Avnish Awasthi said that the number of testing laboratories in the state were being increased. Pool testing has also started in Meerut and Etawah. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Jammu and Kashmir, Pulwama has become the first coronavirus-free district of the Union Territory. All the 3 positive COVID-19 patients from the district had undergone the necessary quarantine and have now successfully recovered. This had been possible with the precautionary measures adopted by the residents and with the joint efforts of the medical staff and the Pulwama district administration. In the Union Territory of Ladakh, Kargil district has been declared COVID-19 free. The move comes following the discharge of 4 coronavirus positive patient from hospital after his test came negative for second consecutive time. All 4 positive patients of Kargil district have recovered and have been discharged from the hospital.
Amid coronavirus pandemic, AIR correspondents spoke to people of many states about the benefits they have availed under various central government schemes.
मेरा नाम राजेंद्री है, जिला मेरा हापुड़ है। उज्जीवन योजना का मेरे पे सिलेंडर है और प्रधानमंत्री की तरफ से मेरे पे पैसे आ चुके हैं 750 रुपए। मैं प्रधानमंत्री की बहुत बहुत आभारी हूँ।
पिंकू पासवान नाम, समस्तीपुर 35 किलो अनाज मिला, 500 रुपया मिला, जनधन खाता वाला। गरीब के लिए बहुत कर्ज कर रहे हैं, के लिए धन्यवाद।
Health and Family Welfare Ministry has suggested that hospitals located in the proximity and catering to COVID-19 containment zone, it might be desirable to treat all patients as suspect COVID-19 case until proven otherwise and exercise standard care. Health and Family Welfare Ministry issued the guidelines to be followed on detection of suspect or confirmed COVID-19 case in a non-COVID health facility. The guidelines stated that whenever a non-COVID patient or any healthcare worker is suspected to have COVID-like symptoms or test positive for COVID-19, the Hospital Infection Control Committee will come into action, investigate the matter and suggest further course of action. As per the guidelines, all close contact of healthcare worker and supportive staff of the confirmed case should be put on hydroxychloroquine chemoprophylaxis for a period of 7 weeks, keeping in mind the contraindication of hydroxychloroquine. More from our correspondent.
Ministry said that a COVID-19 case with mild and asymptomatic may go undetected and inadvertently transmit the infection to other patients and healthcare workers, putting these individuals at risk and compromise the functionality of the healthcare facility. The guideline stated that whenever a known COVID patient or any healthcare worker is suspected to have COVID-like symptoms or test positive for coronavirus, the Hospital Infection Control Committee will come into action, investigate the matter and suggest further course of action. As per the guidelines, all close contact of healthcare worker and supportive staff of the confirmed cases should be put on hydroxychloroquine for a period of 7 weeks. It has also been suggested that once a suspect or confirmed case is detected in a healthcare facility, standard procedure of rapid isolation, contact listing and tracking disinfection will follow, while there will be no need to shut down the whole facility. Bhupen Singh, AR News, Delhi.
In Madhya Pradesh, migrants returning to their villages in the state from other states are not being allowed to go directly to their home by the administration. They are happy about the arrangements made at the quarantine centers.
In the Naxal-affected Balaghat district, television has been installed for the entertainment in the quarantine center for migrants in the Gram Panchayat Jaitpuri. The administration has also been providing milk to the children in the center. SDM Guru Prasad told to AIR that health checkups of these migrants are also being conducted.
इसमें जो भी बच्चे थे उनके लिए दूध का इंतजाम कराया गया। उसके बाद उनके बोर ना हो, मनोरंजन हो, इसके लिए सभी क्वारंटाइन सेंटर पे टेलीविजन लगाए गए। और तीसरी बात, किसी स्कूल में जो क्वारंटाइन सेंटर थे उसमें लाइट व्यवस्था नहीं थी, तो एमपीबी को निर्देश करके लाइट व्यवस्था सुनिश्चित कराई गई।
Migrants are satisfied with the arrangements of food. The workers living in the quarantine center do not go out and are entertaining themselves by watching Ramayana, Mahabharat and other popular programs. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
These experts speak on All India Radio. We bring you the views of the leading medical experts on COVID-19. Talking to AIR News, President of Public Health Foundation of India, Dr. K. Srinath Reddy said, India is in a much better position as compared to the rest of the world. He added that lockdown has reduced the pace of spread of the virus.
जो आशंका थी पहले जो खतरे का, वो खतरा तो लगता नहीं है। ये काफी धीमी गति से अभी वायरस फैल रही है भारत देश में। इतना बड़ा देश है, इतने प्रांत है, उनमें फर्क भी है। फिर भी लगता है कि जितना हमें ये खतरा पहले आशंका थी, उस गति से तो नहीं बढ़ रही है। ये लॉकडाउन का असर पड़ चुका है, ब्रेक्स लग चुके हैं और संभावना है कि जल्द से जल्दी ये वायरस की गति हम बदल सकते हैं।
Dr. Reddy also informed about the virus load and how it has spread.
ये वायरस जो है जिस व्यक्ति में ऑलरेडी प्रवेश कर चुका है तो वहाँ पे वो बढ़ता जाता है और उसको वायरस लोड कहते हैं। मतलब किस मात्रा में वो वायरस उस व्यक्ति के शरीर के अंदर उपस्थित है उसको वायरस लोड कहते हैं। कुछ दिनों तक वो बहुत जल्द से जल्दी बढ़ जाता है और तब खांसी के जरिए या और किसी वस्तु के ऊपर खांसी या थूक गिरने के वजह से वो वायरस दूसरों को संक्रमित हो सकता है। किस हद तक ये वायरस किसी व्यक्ति में बढ़ता है उस व्यक्ति के स्वभाव के ऊपर भी है। कई युवा लोगों में ये पाया गया कि ये वायरस जल्दी बढ़ता नहीं है और जल्दी निकल जाता है उनके शरीर से।
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. President gives assent to ordinance making acts of violence against healthcare workers cognizable and non-bailable offence. Indian Medical Association hails the move. More than 33 crore people directly given financial assistance of 31,235 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients improves to 19.36%. 10 districts in Uttar Pradesh and 1 each in Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh declared COVID-free. DNS allowance to central government employees and DNS relief to central government pensioners put on hold till July next year. Over 180 seafarers from Goa stranded for 40 days aboard 3 ships allowed to disembark in Mumbai. And UN Chief Antonio Guterres says coronavirus pandemic is fast becoming a human rights crisis. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Government has put on hold increase in DNS allowance for its employees because of the strain on its finances due to COVID-19. In view of the crisis arising out of COVID-19, it has been decided that additional installment of DNS allowance to employees and DNS relief to pensioners due from 1st of January 2020 shall not be paid. The additional installments of DNS allowance and DNS relief due from 1st of July 2020 and 1st of January 2021 shall also not be paid. However, DNS allowance and DNS relief at current rates will continue to be paid. As and when decision to release further installments due from 1st July 2021 is taken by the government, the rates of DA and DR as effective from 1st of Jan 2020, 1st of July 2020 and 1st of January 2021 will be restored prospectively. Over 180 Goan seafarers aboard 3 ships in the Indian waters stranded for 40 days have been finally allowed to disembark in Mumbai. 2 of the 3 ships, Karnika and Angriya, are anchored at Mumbai port, while the third one, Marella Discovery, is off the Mumbai coast. The seafarers of these 2 ships will be tested for COVID today and then put under institutional quarantine facility in the state for 14 days. After that, they will be tested again. If they are found negative, then they will be allowed to proceed to Goa by road. After reaching Goa border checkposts, they will be escorted to their respective homes for compulsory home quarantine for another 14 days.
In Tripura, every Gram Panchayat in the non-autonomous district council ADC areas and village committees in the ADC areas are vibrantly working in the effort to break the chain of COVID-19 pandemic at the village levels. More from our correspondent.
Gram Panchayats in the non-autonomous district council ADC areas and village committees in the ADCs are taking strong vigil on the entry of outsiders, either of within the state or outside. Director of Panchayats, Mr. R.K. Nautia, told AIR News that Panchayat and village committee members in bordering villages are carrying out the task stricter, visiting door to door so that no person from Bangladesh enters the villages, since there have been alarmed by the Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev considering the information on lack of maintaining social distancing in the neighboring country. Mr. Nautia further informed that besides the task, every member is also extending help in providing cooked foods to the poor and needy. Rina Nongmaithem, AIR News, Agartala.
Railway Ministry has offered to supply 2.6 lakh meals daily from various railway kitchens across the country to the states. This is being offered wherever district administration is willing and able to pick up cooked meals and distribute among the needy. A report.
The offer of 2.6 lakhs meals a day is based on the kitchen capacities of the earmarked initial locations. If the need arises, more such locations can be ramped up to boost the supply. These meals will be available at just cost basis at 15 rupees per meal. Payment settlement can be done by the state governments at a later stage. IRCTC has agreed to ramp up the number of cooked meals as per demand. Nearly 1 lakh free hot cooked meals are already being distributed by Indian Railways daily. Railways has been providing bulk cooked food with paper plates for lunch and food packets for dinner through IRCTC-based kitchens, RPF resources, commercial and other railway departments and contribution of NGOs. With Dipendra Kumar, Suparna Sekhya, AIR News, Delhi.
While the entire world is facing the threat of COVID-19, the senior citizens have been identified as the most vulnerable segment of the society. In this context, Jammu and Kashmir State Legal Services Authority, JKSLSA, has launched a helpline, Serve the Seniors Initiative, under the guidance of Justice Geeta Mittal, Patron-in-Chief, and Justice Rajesh Bindal, Executive Chairman of State Legal Services Authority. The objective of starting this helpline is to help and facilitate the senior citizens who live alone and are unable to step out to get medicines, groceries and other essentials in this hour of crisis. Nodal officers who can be contacted in the Union Territories of J&K and Ladakh have been declared. For Jammu, one can contact Naushad Ahmad Khan on 9622283677 or Sandeep Kaur on 9419223000. For Kashmir, Noor Muhammad can be contacted on 9419005744 or Tabassum Kadir Pare on 788998835567. For Ladakh, one can contact Spalzes Angmo on 9419341131 or Sewang Funsog on 9419978757.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Edappadi Palaniswamy today consulted several industrialists through video conferencing. It was aimed at opening some of the industries as allowed by the centre to function by maintaining necessary safety protocols. The state had early extended the lockdown till May 3rd in the wake of the total infected cases mounting to 1,629. Meanwhile, researchers are in full swing in some of the medical institutions in the country to find medicine and vaccine for the COVID-19 disease. It includes one in the state-run medical university in Chennai. Our correspondent has more details.
The research currently on in the Tamil Nadu Dr. MGR Medical University is based on reverse vaccinology technique. Dr. Sudha Seshayan, Vice Chancellor of the university, told AAR News that it uses bioinformatics and computer modeling to study the novel coronavirus and to identify all its proteins. Since the genome sequencing of the virus is already known, the work is made easier and the computer with the special software reveals the nature of all its proteins. Once the nature of the proteins are known, then the molecules that can block them can be developed after a series of experiments. The Vice Chancellor said a polypeptide molecule seemingly capable of blocking a crucial protein of the virus has been developed by the university and it has now applied for the next phase of the research. She said it has collaborated with the Tamil Nadu Veterinary and Animal Sciences University in Chennai and an American research institution for the study. Jai Singh, AAR News, Chennai.
Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank today released alternative academic calendar for the upper primary stage in New Delhi. The alternative academic calendars at primary and upper primary stage have been developed by the NCERT under the guidance of the MHRD in order to engage students meaningfully during their stay at home due to COVID-19. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Pokhriyal said this calendar provides guidelines to teachers on the use of various technological tools and social media tools available for imparting education in fun-filled, interesting ways. However, it has taken into account the varying levels of access to such tools: mobile, radio, television, SMS and various social media. The minister said that it is a fact that many people may not have internet facility in the mobile or may not be able to use different social media tools. Parents are expected to help elementary stage students to implement this calendar. United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres today said that the coronavirus pandemic is a human crisis that is fast becoming a human rights crisis. In a video message, the UN chief said there is discrimination in the delivery of public services to tackle COVID-19 and there are structural inequalities that impede access to them. Mr. Guterres said the pandemic has also seen disproportionate effects on certain communities, the rise of hate speech, the targeting of vulnerable groups, and the risks of heavy-handed security responses undermining the health response. He warned that with rising ethno-nationalism, populism, authoritarianism and a pushback against human rights in some countries, the crisis can provide a pretext to adopt repressive measures for purposes unrelated to the pandemic. Meanwhile, World Health Organization (WHO) has said that the novel coronavirus is likely to remain on the planet for a long time to come. WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said that countries which thought that the coronavirus is under control are witnessing a resurgence in the number of cases, and the trends in Africa and America are still upwards. He said although numbers are low, we see worrying upward trends in Africa, Central and South America and Eastern Europe.
Most countries are still in the early stages of their epidemics, and some that were affected early in the pandemic are now starting to see a resurgence in cases. Make no mistake, we have a long way to go. This virus will be with us for a long time. There is no question that stay-at-home orders and other physical distancing measures have successfully suppressed transmission in many countries.
The global death toll has crossed 1.75 lakh. There are over 2.5 million cases of the pandemic across the globe.
The leading credit rating agency Fitch Ratings today has slashed India's economic growth projections to 0.8% in the current fiscal, saying an unparalleled global recession was underway due to disruptions caused by the outbreak of coronavirus pandemic and resultant lockdowns. In its global economic outlook, Fitch Ratings said India's gross domestic product GDP growth will slip to 0.8% for the year April 2020 to March 2021 as compared to an estimated 4.9% growth in the previous fiscal. Growth is, however, expected to rebound to 6.7% in 2021 to 22.
The Supreme Committee in Oman decided that mosques will remain closed and no gatherings shall be permitted during the holy month of Ramadan in view of the coronavirus pandemic. The mosques will only be open to call for prayers. In the fight against COVID-19, technology has come to our help. Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, along with the best tech brains in the country, developed by Arogya Setu app, which has been downloaded by around 8 crore people in just 20 days since its launch. People from every sphere of life are using this app to protect their families and themselves from COVID-19.
Good morning, sir. आप कौन? सर मैं आपका नया बॉडीगार्ड सेतु. लेकिन मेरे पास तो ऑलरेडी बॉडीगार्ड्स हैं. सर मैं एक अलग टाइप का बॉडीगार्ड हूं. कोरोना वायरस से आपकी बॉडी को सिर्फ सेतु ही गार्ड कर सकता है. कोरोना वायरस से वो कैसे? सर वो ऐसे कि मैं आपको पहले ही बता देता हूं कि आपको कोरोना वायरस से कोई खतरा तो नहीं. अच्छा, आपके आसपास कोई कोरोना पॉजिटिव हो तो मैं आपको पहले ही अलर्ट कर देता हूं. कंटिन्यू. सर और तो और मैं आपको ये भी बताता हूं कि आपसे आपके परिवार वालों को कोई खतरा तो नहीं. अगर अनजाने में आप किसी कोरोना पॉजिटिव इंसान के टच में आ गए तो मैं आपको फौरन अलर्ट कर दूंगा ताकि कहीं आप इस बीमारी को अपनी फैमिली तक न पहुंचा दें. और ये सब सिर्फ मेरे लिए, सिर्फ आपके लिए ही नहीं सर. भारत सरकार ने मुझे 130 करोड़ हिंदुस्तानियों की रक्षा के लिए हर एक का पर्सनल बॉडीगार्ड बनाया है. अरे कहां गया? टेंशन मत लीजिए सर, हर वक्त आपके फोन में एक ऐप बनकर रहूंगा. आप भी आज और अभी आरोग्य सेतु ऐप डाउनलोड करें. सेतु मेरा बॉडीगार्ड है और आपका भी.
And finally, we bring you a tribute prepared by AIIMS doctors for doctors and health workers who are working day and night tirelessly to fight the COVID-19 pandemic.
You are the true heroes, not because you are fearless, but because you overcome fear to save lives. You are not the foot soldiers. You are the knights in shining armor.
काय चिंता तुझे सताए, तू है घबराए, काय चिंता तुझे सताए. तू कमाल है बेमिसाल, हमें तुम पे नाज है भाई.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. President gives assent to ordinance making acts of violence against healthcare workers cognizable and non-bailable offence. Indian Medical Association hails the move. More than 33 crore poor people directly given financial assistance of 31,235 crore rupees under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana. Recovery rate of COVID-19 patients improves to 19.36%. 10 districts in Uttar Pradesh and one each in Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh declared COVID-free. Dearness allowance to central government employees and dearness relief to central government pensioners put on hold till July next year. And with that, we end the midday news.